All right, here we go. Just had my microphone muted there for a second just to get everything set up, and we are underway. GSVC versus GRXbullet, aka Chewy, aka No Chewy Candy. Actually, I haven't even looked at this opening at all yet. Interesting. At D5, B5, huh? B5 is an interesting move. So far, GSVC's left two pawns hanging. I mean, B5, I don't get that. I mean, maybe he's planning on attacking the queen side, but then also leaving G7 open. And Chewy just opting just to go for it. Hey Rosie, how's it going? Yeah, so interesting line. Definitely looks like that was the game plan all along with GSVC was opening up the B file here and then start hitting the queen side. I mean, white can castle. I mean, good move by Chewy here. Rook at G3. Rook at G3 is pinning this bishop down right now. That's pinning the bishop down. I mean, even if this rook wasn't here and black took the bishop, white recaptures, D4 and F4 are still being covered, so there's no threat of being checked by a knight on those two squares. But nice move anyways by Chewy. And GSVC going for pawn B2. And nice counter move by Chewy here. Bishop B5, blocking off the rook, leaving this pawn hanging. I think the only way... I was going to say the only way that I think black could have defended there was maybe playing C6. But black just opting to trade the rook for a bishop anyways. Now white has four bishops, or four rooks rather, sorry. Three on the board, one in the pocket right now. And this position is tricky. White opting just to go for getting getting the bishop out of there. Queen D1 threatening mate in 1. So now obviously, black deciding what to do. Multiple captures can be taken right now. Because bishop threatening G8. King really doesn't have anywhere to go. Black only has a blocker, but I think that was a sensible move there, right? Take the bishop, check the take the bishop, check the king. Knight F3, bounce the king around. I don't see anything else coming out of this though. That's the thing. I mean, this bishop is being pinned down right now. Bishop H5 maybe? Bishop H5, but that's not defending. That's not defending. Unless black plays knight D4 and then pins the rook down that way, but then then white still got no knight G5. Okay, that's a sensible move. Knight G5 blocking the rook. But GSVC, I mean, short on time already. Chewy up by 1 minute. And I mean, At G2, yeah. At G2, just defending F3. I feel like Chewy maybe, you know, wants, yeah, he wants to keep the rook here on the G file. And Bishop H6 defending any knight checks on G7 and also backing up the knight on G5. So nice, safe move. Black's king is safe right now. Really no decent avenue in. If White had a bishop, maybe bishop on C6 and then, you know, start marching the pawn in on the light squares, but man, there are just pins on pins on pins here right now. Yeah. Little double pin action here, you know. Can't recapture either way because of these bishops, so I think Black's got a fairly strong position right now. Oh yeah, this is just winning for Black now. I mean, Chewy running out here, no hesitation at all. I don't see any direct mates. Interesting that Chewy took the rook there, but I mean he's just collecting material at this time. And yeah, queen. Yeah, this is just a bloodbath at this point right now. I mean, I think taking the queen would be a sensible choice there, and then queen a4. Queen a4. Was there no merit there for queen a4 as Black? Queen e4. Yeah, knight d8 coming in. Queen b8. b7 rather. What a bloodbath this game is right now, jeez. Both players just going and going and going. Admittedly, it's Black times L. Admittedly, pretty hard to commentate on, to be honest. So let's just we'll mute that for a second. Yeah, so I have a quick here at the old Stockfish. Yeah, so Queen A8. I thought Queen A8 was the play right now, right? Queen A8, mate in 6, Rook. I mean, you're checking. King's got to move. Yeah. Yeah, mate in 6 after that. So yeah, Queen A8. A little bit of an oversight on Chewy, but I mean also 10 seconds left on the clock here. 10 seconds left on the clock. I mean, yeah, you're getting down to a time scramble. All right, but Chewy taking the first win as White. We'll see if this goes back and forth. This goes back and forth, and White just continues to dominate. But into another very technical opener here. And yeah, at G5, nice move. I mean, yeah, Black just opting to ignore that. White ignoring as well. I mean, yeah, these pieces or these positions are heavily contested right now. D5 doing work. I'm just looking. Yeah, bishop E4. If white ignores this, I mean, knight on C2, forking the king and the rook. Yeah, white just defending. I think that's a smart choice there, because if white were to take with the knight, I mean, you're just advancing a pawn there on E4, which is backing up the, on F3 as well. And yeah, but black still attacking. Yeah, still attacking though. Knight G5. I won't say that backfired, but I wonder if E2 or at E2 or at C2 would be the play here. No, just queen D2. Yeah, queen D2. Okay. Yeah, these knights, you get the knights 4 squares apart like that. They're just such a pain in the ass just because they cover, you know, they cover so many squares. Yeah. Looks nice for black. Bishop F3. Yeah, Dennis called it. Bishop F3. Hit the light squares. Knight F4. Just defending and then also attacking at the same time. Yeah. Good match so far. Looking at B3. B3 is white here. Bishop at B3. I think... Yeah, black not hesitating at all, just pre-moving. Yeah, I don't know if taken there with the queen was. I mean, I guess it didn't matter if. I guess it didn't really matter if white took with the knight or the queen there. You were still going to get pawn on F3 anyways. But that's stopped now. E5, yeah, knocking the knight off F4. Black. I'm still looking at B3 as a possible counterattack here. I mean, it's threatening the king, but then also you're winning a knight here. But pawn E7. I think white can just... Can't white just ignore this for the time being and just play pawn E7? Play pawn E7, because even if black takes, pawn E7 takes, yeah, I mean, a little bit of a game of chicken here for both players, but I don't see anything right now. Yeah, white just going for E7. Even if black takes bishop G3, there's no immediate threat. There's no immediate threat. I mean, it's a tricky position, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, the obvious threat here is knight on E2. Knight on E2. Yeah, it could get tricky. It could get tricky. Knight on E2. But knight on E2, yeah, no. Knight on E2, white just takes. And if black recaptures, knight on F6 looks pretty bad. And yeah, bishop E1, huh? Bishop E1, I mean, yeah, like putting in like an anchor piece, let's say there. I think Yeah. Yeah, black. I mean, black can't ignore this right now. I don't see F2, and can black just ignore this? Or sorry, can white just sidestep this and ignore it? G2 F1. Yeah. Yeah, because there's no more threats after that. There's no more threats coming in. Black has to defend. I mean, can't really take that queen. What's this? Okay. This is just, black is just stalling here, I think. Even pawn H3, pawn E3, you're still not really getting anywhere. Sure, sidestep it. Black resigns that. Black had nothing there, unfortunately. So, yeah, black being the aggressor there throughout that entire game, and then just kind of running out of steam towards the end. Yeah. Another very similar opener to the last game. What went wrong for black? Just trading inefficiently, I think. Yeah, another very... Is this the same opener as before? Yeah, it is. It's literally... Knight F4. I think that was the difference. What did black play last time? I can't remember. It wasn't Knight F4, though. Yeah. White having a big think here. White having a big think here. White just taking. Yeah, interesting. Was that the right move? It doesn't feel like that was the right move. You know, white can't retake there. E2 made in queen at E2 made in 1 right there. Yeah, that's what I was just looking. Bishop F3, defending, attacking. Yeah, knight F6. Knight F6, backing that knight up. But also attacking E4. Yeah. Attacking E4. Defending G4. Because depending on how white plays, like if black takes, white moves the bishop off this square, that's just mate. But then I guess that would have been... Yeah, black wouldn't have played that anyways, because then you're just giving up this knight here. Yeah. Yeah, very sharp position so far. Then also knight F6. Yeah, defending this key square here right now. G8. I mean, you're still not doing with any knight at G7 moves right now, but you know, black currently has the tempo. Or sorry, white currently has tempo right now. Though white could take it over at this point. Yeah, I mean, knight G7. You're just kicking the king around, but king can just run through. No real harm. This bishop's also just hanging out here. Knight take h2. Yeah. Yeah, white just choosing to ignore for the time being. Bold move. Bold move there as black. I mean, you're kind of calling white's bluff at that point. White has to do something right now. Yeah. White has to defend right now. And black takes, and then this knight's just hanging, so black calling white's bluff on that play. Yeah, very sharp so far. Not a huge fan of bishop h3, says Toby. Yeah, I mean, you're still allowing black to take black take g3. Black take g3. Yeah. White recaptures. Yeah, pawn h4 was what I was looking at. Yeah, but now yeah, bishop f2, just defending. I mean, hell, can black even just take the knight, I think, on g7? Bishop g6. Yeah, so trying to get these squares. Yeah, I was looking at this little fork going on here earlier, picking up the queen. Just wasn't quite sure when was the exact time to actually take it. Yeah, some very sharp play. Very sharp play. I feel like white now. White's nice and strong right here in this position. Yeah, I feel like white's well defended in this position. These two bishops, rook on the f file. Yeah. Yeah, now this is going to be a bit tricky for black to defend. Oh, this is crushing. Yeah, there's still no attack here. The way everything's laid out right now, there's white black just still doesn't have any attack right there. But interesting that it's trying to take the bishop instead. Trying to take the bishop instead. What was the game plan there? I don't really see it. Yeah, I'll have to look on the old stockfish there and see what was going on. Yeah, I mean, this structure here is just, it's deceptively hard to kind of put forth any counterattack. But rook g5, yeah. Rook g5, pawn g7. White is just going to start hitting the dark squares. Yeah, bishop d4. Pawn h6 coming in now, I would imagine. Actually, maybe not that. That's just hanging. White times... Ooh! Wow, Chewy times out. Wow. Did not expect that. Yeah, very sharp. Man, it's actually insane that this game is just dead even at this point right now. Like, shit, 30 moves in and just dead even. Oh, yeah, black having mate here. Yeah. Yeah, GSV talking, whispering to chat. Yeah, GSVC whispering to chat's always kind of funny whenever he does that. But I'm just gonna rewind this a second here, and I'm gonna get Stockfish open on the side here just to kind of compare mid-game. Who's got the stronger position and so on and so forth. So just give me a second here. Castle, H4. C5 takes, and yeah. Oh, I've got the line screwed up anyways. Yeah, I missed a move there. Oh well, next game. Yeah, what did Shui do in this position here last game? I can't remember. Well, they're very, very similar opener though. Yeah, Bishop F5, attacking the knight, attacking D3. Yeah, Bishop E2. I mean, good counter defense there. At F3, yeah, that's annoying. At F3, yeah, that's annoying. Feel like it's better if white takes, just concede D3, and then take G2, get that out of there. You're kind of defending, reclaiming these squares on the king side, but you're kind of giving up the queen side. Yeah, I mean, no castling, obviously, on this side anymore. Yeah, GSVC having a big think. Interesting. Yeah, E7, trying to pull the queen off. D5. At E7. Or no, not at E7. Knight E7, picking up the bishop here on F5. I think there's the idea there. Yeah, it's a very sharp play. I mean, hell, we're half into this, and only 3 games I've played. So I mean, these games are definitely both players taking advantage of the increment. But yeah. I think bishop taking G4 is going to be pretty annoying to deal with as white. It's kind of anchor pawn, let's say. Yeah, that's c2. So if white takes with the king, then you got a double check here going on. Takes with the queen. Think, okay, take e7. Yeah, kind of, okay, so I saw this earlier, but white just resigns. Oh, damn. Yeah, interesting game. Yeah, interesting game. Yeah, I feel like Chewy definitely had the upper hand there in that game. Yeah, another pretty interesting line so far from Chewy. Yeah. Yeah, black often to take. Black hopped in a take. Knight c5. Yeah, knight c5. Kind of forcing black to kind of regress a little bit, let's say. Undevelop. I don't think that's a word, but regress. Yeah, black doesn't really... I mean, c8 is definitely the safer choice there. You don't want to leave this and then have to recapture by leaving f7 open. Having f7 open, yeah, c8, I think that was the best move there. Leaving c8 open is just going to be an absolute, or f8 is just going to be an absolute nightmare to try and defend. So e4 hanging now. e4 hanging. Yeah, white going e5. Yeah, just further development. h3 possibility. Yeah, there it is. So e3 coming in, white recaptures, black recaptures. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, a little fork going on there, but yeah, this knight is kind of left hanging. I mean, black only. I mean, I guess yeah, white plays knight f3. I mean, certainly putting a blocker on f2 or g3 is a possibility, but black's just recapturing. You're wasting yet another blocker on e3. Yeah, a bit of a slower game now. Black castles. Yeah, black castles. queen being here is a little bit annoying. So we'll see how... Yeah, white. G3. G3, then G2. Yeah. So white's actually still slightly ahead in this. I'm running a analysis board on the side here, and white's currently up plus 1.9 in this position. So white just slightly ahead now. Stockfish is recommending bishop h5. As black's move here is the strongest move, still favoring white. And also queen take g3. Queen take g3, white recaptures, and black's going for it. But no, Chewy saw that right away. Yeah, Chewy saw that right away. But knight at f3 now is favoring black. Yeah, it's favoring black, negative 7.6. So Stockfish has taken f2, queen take f2. Look at that, GSVC, stock VC. Yeah, this just swung wildly in black's favor. Black's got to watch the clock though. Oh, and the infamous last row placement. GSV's kind of known for. Yeah. Yeah, black's still nice and safe. I mean, this bishop is still hanging out here. I mean, it's been several moves where that could have been taken. Yeah, best move is taking the knight at h6. Yeah, at h6 is just a bit of a stall tactic, I think. And then another pawn at f2. Another pawn at f2. Black promotes. Yeah, black is playing some really good Crazyhouse right now. Very, very tricky positions, very sharp. Yeah, that was actually made in two right there. It was actually made in two. Rook d1. Very nice game out of GSVC there. Very, very nicely played. I mean, both players actually playing incredibly well. Very sharp games. Alright, go back a little bit. Yes, more of this opening from both players. White going for an early castle. I think that was the big difference in this game here compared to the last openings, but GSVC up 3-2 right now. Some kind of upsetting, not upsetting wins. You know, not upsetting as in you know, emotional, but just kind of unexpected wins out of both players as black there. Yeah, so interesting. Knight B1, or sorry, bishop B1. Yeah. So black got an early foothold. These two bishops are going to do. These two bishops are going to do work. Knight nicely defended. Little foothold on the light square so far. G4, H3, F3 as well. So yeah, a little bit of a pawn march coming up here if black decides to recapture. GSVC being too fancy. Yeah, black just ignoring and then getting into some kind of games of chicken so far. But Chewy has definitely been playing very quickly so far. Yeah, kind of a little dual threat right now, taking B2 or D4. White defending, also kind of getting a little stack going on here with the rook backing up the queen. Attacking G7. Black just ignoring. Yeah. So black ignoring. Knight F3. Yeah, I like Knight F3. I like that there. But also, at E4 is a possibility here right now. At E4, Knight G4. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, this very early bishop B1, I think, was kind of an odd mood, but maybe again, this is just as kind of some long game type play here. You know, place that early on, and then it's there all game in case you need it. But I mean, so far this is black's game. White down quite a lot of time right now too. Mr. Duvid popping in here for a minute. Blessings. Thank you, Mr. Duvid. Yeah, so this B1 seems like it was maybe a good move in retrospect, but in practical sense, it's a little bit wasted in a sense. But White's still counting. White's time is still just ticking down. 25 seconds, black, lots of time still. I mean, you know, white's not out of the game, too. I mean, black's favored right now. Black is favored in this position. Still lots of time. That 2-second increment, you know, some quick. With some quick play. That could definitely can definitely build a quicker increment. Or sorry, not build a quicker increment, but build up a little, you know, generate a little bit of time is what I'm trying to say. Just struggling my way through it. Yeah. This is just crushing for white right now. It's actually made in 6 right now. Yeah, white resigns. So another good game out of Chewy. All tied up 3-3 now. We'll see what line that they decide to go for this game. Yeah, another very similar opening. I wonder why Chewy keeps playing this opening right now. Yeah, I wonder why Chewy keeps playing that. Seems to, you know, I say it, you know, game in and game out. It's interesting to see if the players keep playing the same line over and over and over again. You know, with little tiny variations, little tiny tweaks, let's say. Or if they decide, you know what, this isn't working, and they just completely, just try a completely new line. But I think, yeah, didn't Chewy resign? Yeah, Chewy resigned as white last time. Yeah, that game is just crushing for black. So, move 18. Yeah, players just ripping through this so very quickly. Lots of pre-moves. At E7. Yeah, at E7, black goes... Okay. Yeah, nice little pin there. White has on this bishop. Gets it out of the way, captures it. Of course, both these bishops attacking when this bishop is down here. I think having this bishop along h6 here is critical for black's defense in this position as well, preventing any at d3 knight c4 threats coming in. So at g6, black should try something else other than his b5 line. Yeah. Yeah, what does Chewy have? Yeah, g5. Okay, g5. Yeah, this sucks to defend. This sucks to defend as black. I wonder if black has to capture the knight. No, just opting to ignore it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, take on c3. Get that out of the way now. I mean, no need for that. Now, what does white do in this position? Yeah, I mean, all these pieces here are just, man. Black going for the bishop there. Yeah, I feel like there's got to be some sort of yeah, there is mate here, depending on how white defends this. Knight e2. Yeah, okay. Bishop f3. Yeah, because there was knight e2, king moves, queen g2, rook captures. Either knight comes down, smothered mate on h1. So white playing bishop f3, attacking both knights. Black capturing, defending both knights. But white definitely wanting to get these knights out of here. I mean, this knight defending f6 is a little bit of a pain. Had those arrows going the wrong way. But yeah, black needs to have a bit of a counterattack right now, I think. If white takes the knight, yeah, because if white takes the knight, I mean, this knight is technically free right now for white. I don't know if black has any attack, though. I'm not seeing anything, because if white takes, black recaptures, knight f6, knight e7. Yeah, knight e7 was, I mean, knight e7, I guess you're winning the queen right there. Yeah, you're winning the queen, and then you're still kind of dangling this piece. Knight h3, ne2. Knight h3, e2. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that does look like mate there. Yeah, knight h3, black ignores it. Yeah. But, yeah, black's got 3 knights in hand right now, but is also... Yeah, is there any mate here? Knight e5 defending, yeah. Oh no, yeah, that pawn on g5 just screwing everything up. Oh no. Oh, and I've lost the game now. Great. Yeah, I'll have a quick look at the old stockfish right now. Mate in 6 for white. Yeah, this pawn blocking black there, unfortunate. Kind of preventing preventing any mate there for black. Oh, and the platypus has come on. Hello, Mr. R. Puss. So yeah, so white's been going bishop g4, and then black playing g4, but white opting just to take f6 this time. So we'll see where this game goes. Okay. I got timed out in Discord earlier for trying to say retard, referring to retarded platypus. All right. Yeah. What a defense right now for white. I like that bishop on b3, you know. Yeah, bishop b3. Because I mean, depending on how black plays this, yeah, you're kind of opening up the diagonal here, right? Taking e4, rook takes. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. It's knight covering all these squares. No real threat right now from white, but I think black maybe has a slight. I think black has a slight edge here, but yeah, bishop e2, get that out of there. Knight g5, yeah, I like, yeah, knight g5. White takes, you got a fork there between the king, the rook, and the queen, and then it's black's choice what he wants to do. But I'm also looking at e4, pawn at e4 as well. You know, you're kind of forcing this bishop out a little bit, and still getting the light squares going. Oh, a little queenside castle. Yeah, we'll see how black changes up the attack right now. I'm just looking at c4, pawn at c4. I mean, you're trading a pawn for a bishop right now, but then you know what? I think that might be a better move for white though. You're allowing this pawn to move forward, which is just yeah. But bishop a3, that's just a classic move. Yeah, bishop a3. I feel like pawn b4 coming in now. Maybe another, yeah, pawn b4. Yeah. I feel like one of these bishops is going to have to move. Knight e4. Yeah, it's a bit not slow. Yeah, you're still hitting the dark squares. Black going for it, trading, opening up this again. You know, there's no immediate threat for black with opening up this file again. But yeah, a little queen trade going on. Black's got three bishops in hand. Yeah, I think that's just a blocker move right there, right? Blocker move. Yeah, a little. I thought white would play f6 or f5 again there. Black closing it off. Bishop c6, attacking both ways. What is this here? At d7. What is at d7? If black takes... I don't understand that. Have a look on the old Stockfish after, but at d7, yeah, I don't understand at d7. Yeah, c3. I mean, you're just blocking that off. I mean, knight a4, c4 are still possibilities, although... Yeah. Yeah, so good move there. Knight a4, get the rook out of there, leave the pawn. It's not really doing anything right now. Okay, yeah, sure. But I feel like this is going to be a pivotal move at some point. Knight take b4, opening up the dark squares a little bit. Both these positions, yeah, three repetition. That kind of sucks, but neither player wanted to budge there. But all right, 4.5, 3.5. So 7 games played. Chewy pausing there for a second. I wonder if he was thinking, or if maybe something was up with the stream or something. I don't know, but all right, finally a different line here out of white. Yeah, some really good games so far. Yeah, Chewy's up 22 points. What about GSVC? Down 46. Oh, damn. Yeah, when you're up there that far, you lose points. It hurts. Sorry, what was played here? Yeah, quite a different line from the previous games from white here. A little variation. Rook f8 seems like a mistake. Scared of d5 after rook f8. Yeah, that wasn't going to go anywhere. All right. I haven't really been paying much attention. Sorry. What's going on here? What did black play there? Black takes, recaptures. Such a cheeky move there. Pawn d2. The platypus has called me out on the use of stockfish. Yeah, white was winning. Sorry, white is still winning with that move. Yeah, Stockfish actually has black as mate in 8 at this point right now. I mean, no one's going to see that. Yeah, it looks like GSVC has yeah, GSVC has seen it. He's a GM. He knows what he's doing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Into our last game. Yeah, GSVC pulling off a really nice win in that game. All right. So black going for a little fianchetto action this game. I feel like Chewy's been playing better as black. I mean, both players we had some kind of decisive wins both as black. You know, obviously white, you know, having white and Crazyhouse having a slight favor right from the beginning there, you know, just from, you know, having you know, the tempo right from the first play, first move I should say, but Bishop x e3. Bishop x e3. What's he talking about? Does he mean d3? Yeah, this pawn pushing here. I feel like that was a bit of an odd move here. Knight to h2. Black offers draw. Chewy offers a draw. That's I wonder GSVC is gonna whisper the chat about that. Yeah, I definitely like white here. Definitely like white here. Yeah, both players, I feel like they're just playing. Maybe GSVC's been a little bit more aggressive, but certainly this game is seems like it's been slightly laid back. Chewy turtling slightly. This is going to be annoying to crack. I feel like f6 will probably be a weakness. f6 or e6 maybe. Look at all these trolls here. I predict the game will have a result. What is this be? Dolby predicted that. Chewy walking, or sorry, GSVC walking in f5. Yeah. Walking in f5. Yeah, just going for a trade. I don't know. This I feel like this pawn structure is going to be a bit hard to crack. Yeah. Oh, black plays c5. White can... Black plays c5. White can just take. Black blocks. Black blocks, still defending. I think, yeah, white doesn't really want to take that, I don't think. You're just allowing these pawns to march up. Rook b1. Yeah. I mean, maybe, I mean, that rook on that and in the corners here aren't doing much. I mean, they're defending the other rook, but also I think maybe rook b1 just potentially taking b7 down the road if the queen and the knight stop defending it. Yeah, I feel like black was just up here a couple moves ago, but yeah, white is just slowly moving in by the looks of it. Time is ticking down as well. Yeah, time's ticking down for black. Knight h3. Yeah, at e3. At e3. GSVC just ignores, or sorry, Chewy ignores. Oh, getting that bishop. Yeah, I see bishop at h2, huh? I didn't see that coming, to be honest. I mean, I guess queen h4. Yeah, queen h4 coming in. I feel like Chewy sees something right now. I feel like Chewy sees something. I mean, knight. Yeah, knight on f1. You want to get this rook out of here to allow queen h4. White's got to be careful. Oh, white just ignoring that. Yeah, black doesn't really have an attack here. At g4, queen still defending, rook is still defending. White, black's out of moves now. Yeah, no, I mean, two knights. White's got to have a mate here somewhere. Yeah, this is over now. Good games. Good games. Black just kind of looked like he ran out of steam there a little bit, yeah. I feel like, yeah, like black, feels like at one point, was black ever ahead? No, white was just ahead the entire time. I felt like this was reasonably safe for black, but I mean, obviously white came crashing down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, lots of moves right here. I thought that was the better move, queen h4 here instead of bishop g3. Bishop g3 is just a little bit too loose here. Yeah, see, I thought this was a bad move here, right? Rook takes there, allowing yeah, I guess black doesn't really have anything ultimately, but good games, very sharp games. Yeah, GSVC takes it. GSVC takes it. Where were we at? 5.5 to 4.5. Very good games. So, all right, I'll see everybody later. Next match. I don't think there is a next match. I believe Crazy 8 was supposed to play Chewy on Saturday, but Crazy 8 is playing in the 960 Crazyhouse tournament. And I think Chewy's being a good sport and rescheduling it to a different day. So yeah, I don't think there's any other matches, so we'll see when they pop up, but if I'm around, I'll try and cover it. But all right, thanks everybody for watching, and hope this was a little bit enjoyable. Yeah, I hope it was enjoyable. I explained a little bit, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.